2023 season.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be it. They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back, complete. And able to get it across the 20. Here's Allen. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that
It's Week 10 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Raiders and the Jets, just ahead on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was there, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's complete to Adams. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, and they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tershawn Wharton able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. 2nd and 13. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. Set to get this drive started. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. So the football will be at the 25-yard line. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 5. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll set up to throw. And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
Ready, break.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always...
Now on the clock, the Texans. The Denver Broncos are on the clock. And now on the clock, it's the Arizona Cardinals. On the clock now, it's the Denver Broncos. With the next pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars are on the clock.
So the football will be... The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. He hits Adams complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so Smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Malone Nichols in there to take him down.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
It's Devin.
Back now at Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. Back now at Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh.
We're in the third quarter now with the Raiders in possession of the football.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And quickly, they get to the line. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Oh, he fakes a spike. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Second down and 3. Ball on the 7.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
A loss of...
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Jackson now. Wide open receiver complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Throwing is Jackson. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. This is Smith with a grab. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. Play action. Now Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, Jacobs. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now in Pittsburgh. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This will be 3rd and 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and... And he is in! Touchdown, Raiders! Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders... to take a...
Hey, Alpha's what? Hey, no.
Jackson on first down. Slant to Adams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. To throw again on second down, Jackson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Here's Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone.
At their own 20-yard line.
They go with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Las Vegas, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs.
23 on E.
Jackson will throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. When they need to play on third down, you kind of know what direction the ball is going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put two men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw into double coverage. Really what you're saying is, let's see if one of your other receivers can beat us.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So after the conversion on fourth, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. Jackson from the shotgun. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On second and very short, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller. On first down, Mahomes. That one caught by Gibson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. So nothing separating these two. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles. And go ahead and set it. knocked to the ground with Gibson. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Now, this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. He's got it. And he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down 31-30. Just over 2 minutes to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Jackson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing. Jackson gets this to Waller. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Jackson. And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. To GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. We're set for a good finish. We pick up the action in the final 2 minutes of the game. 4th down. Here's Jackson. Welcome you back to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. We're set for a good finish. We pick up the action in the final 2 minutes of the game. Jackson. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. They had to go. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game.
It's week 8 of the NFL.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action with Jackson. First one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs are going to take... And Jackson throwing once more. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 10. Now it's Jackson. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. And it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Hard to imagine a quarterback like this would be available in a trade. I mean, what an
This is caught inside the 15. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs. One in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you, these division games Winston. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Pass complete. Now race for the marker. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, it's going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock. There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect down.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Well, they shot. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. A beautiful fake. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. First down, and they go with Swift again. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing, Winston. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Winston. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it?
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Johnson with a reception. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. This is Smith with a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Smith, 50 yards. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. And they may just be content to take this. Winston now to throw on first down. This one taken in by Otten. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, Winston. Evans has it left side. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. So we've hit halftime. Just a halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, a fair amount of offense. Football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. The ball popped in the air and entered. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. Well, do you... that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose. On the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. That's caught by Waller out left side. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller with touchdown. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And good job of just fighting through 1 tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's got Smith here. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And this one complete to Smith. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs. He scored on the ground and through the air. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's able to break out a... Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Once again, it's Jacobs. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Running it with Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Here's A.J. Cole now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And he's able to get it out of there. He'll take it at the 42. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Buccaneer off. Mahomes will throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. Mahomes to throw it. Gets this to Waller, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Here's Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Mahomes' throw complete here to Waller. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Mahomes. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him, reeling it in on the out route.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Carlson on for the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Take on a Pro Bowl quarterback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Charles, a lot of happy faces.
It's Week 10 of the National Football League. Up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He's coming up. Turn to the field.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've been pretty anemic. Football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone in the stadium knows they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On play action, it's Mahomes. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He goes right back to... Oh, no, he lost the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, Mahomes. It's caught here by Adams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Raiders on third down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This from 54 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run right here with Jacobs. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. as he'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Jacobs now, and he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Running is Jacobs. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind. Even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020.
Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Denver Broncos
and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Now a play fake here on first down.
That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
He's got Dulcich going across the formation.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll drop to throw. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Broncos are on the board first here in Vegas. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Raiders 0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25. There, call it the 26.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down. The Raiders at 500, sitting at 5-5. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A 49-yard gain.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Broncos.
Now they'll run on the draw. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype, isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball out of the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
With the score, Broncos 14, Raiders 3.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Quick slant here to Smith. Down inside the 10. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Smith, 31 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 52 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down. Looking to throw. Got his man, it's Dulcich. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000 is a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays high.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Back to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. Down the numbers. There he goes. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. That's a tough blow there offensively. Had a decent drive going. You've got the lead, and now things completely flip on you.
Yeah, because they've been dominating on both sides of the ball. But after that mistake there, it's got to be tough for them to look up and realize we're trailing in this ballgame. I thought we had complete control.
An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 17-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. This will be caught. Judy. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 15. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Mahomes under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Going to need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They're going to look to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
21. Raiders 17. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second down at 5. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. It's caught here by Adams. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a game of 3. It's 3rd.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are once again back in front. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Broncos 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Ready, break!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's got him in. Complete. 20. 10. And all the way home for a run. A big play there. 72 yards.
And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Raiders 24.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Mahomes now to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw complete here to Waller.
Touchdown, Raiders! Darren Waller as the first half is winding down.
And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got him in, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better, 2 weeks ago,
he'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone, possibly get a little bit too greedy right there.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now they'll run on the draw. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll drop to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
He's at the 40, the 20, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
87 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. First down, Denver.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
They'll get it inside the 20.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year.
And the Broncos have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the defense loses him. It's complete.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Smith
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Mahomes will throw for it.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
The football changing hands here as this offense takes.
And the ball is knocked out, and the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
We just saw the dilemma for every coach. You want to fight for the extra yardage, but somehow continue to cover the football. Oftentimes when you fight that hard, the ball becomes exposed.
Defensively, it's obvious they're trying to be more aggressive. First tackle a little too aggressive. Second one, though, they strip it loose. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, Jacobs. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 8 yards on the run there, and that trims it to a 3rd and 11 coming up.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that will push the lead up to 5.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
And the Broncos personnel.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
19 strike, 19 right.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal.
Raiders 47. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Mahomes now on 1st down, rolling to his left. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
16 more on that one and another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to be intercepted. intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll look to throw here. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 15. He's going to look deep for more. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not.
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. So the challenge not a successful one, as this will stay an incomplete pass.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, in boxing, they throw in the towel. In this case, you just got to wave the white flag, and you think to yourself, if he can just get past that initial wave, he's got a chance to get free. But that screen, it was going nowhere from the start. It forces a 4th down.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
It's caught here by Adams. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They go with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. This is Smith with a grab. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they work this out past the 25.
Complete to number 4. A gain of 26 yards.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
He's got Dulcich going across the formation.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.